Well, folks, good evening or good morning, whatever time it is. Hello, I am Grizzly. This is It's New to Me, Dang It, and today I'm going to continue slurring over my words, even though I am perfectly sober, everything's fine, but I am rocking a new, let's see if I can raise this, a new Yeti microphone. So unfortunately, something weird happened with my Yeti Nano. Not quite sure. Folks in a Teams meeting were telling me that it wasn't working, so hopefully, I'm optimistic actually that everything's going to be working just fine with this one instead. It's a bit of an upgrade. It's a higher new. It's newer. It's higher quality. It's a higher in size, in girth. I mean, there's a lot going on here. So, but one thing I wanted to make sure before I started was I wanted to do a test and see how this is working while I'm live. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to listen to my phone real quick. We'll see how this works out. If I'm talking, that's a good sign. And we'll fire up Dragon Age while we're here. We'll see how this works out. Okay, that's good. Oh, I see. There's a very convenient little problem here. Let me get this feed going correctly. Little testaroo. Yeah, there we go. There, we're good. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So, of course, if folks were around, that would help a little as well, but that's okay. As a solo streamer, you have to learn how to be able to test things yourself, kind of on the fly, as it were. So, all right, let me do a little quick audio adjusting and set that there. Also want to thank you to Bunu for following me on Twitch and YouTube yesterday. I appreciate the crap out of you. Thank you for joining in on this, on what I consider a journey of just chill, casual playthroughs. All right. So with all that out of the way, let's get back into it. And if I recall correctly, my parents just died, and I have to figure out what I'm doing next. I was encouraged to go somewhere and do a thing, if I recall. See, the last time I played this was about 4 days ago. Played it for about an hour, roughly.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
That's me.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is... I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Okay. Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'll be on my way then.
Good luck to you then.
This is very much an Xbox 360 game. A lot of brown, occasional blue. This is where I want to go.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Yeah, okay. I'll find another way to go north. Oh, Wynne, hello.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Yes.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow
I
me to
can be.
introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Okay. Well, just give me a second here, Wynne. I need to adjust the webcam and the Twitch chat here real quick. I am Grizz.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
You gonna fight?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages.
Okay.
Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Okay.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Between Jack and Diddley. Oh, I know the Fade is where you go and you dream. What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade.
Interesting.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so.
Less
At
benevolent.
the heart of the Fade
Benevolent?
lies the Black City.
Oh.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn.
Hey, guard.
At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Have a good day. Yeah, wow, yeah, they say a lot of things, don't
It may
they?
be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true.
Or it may be
It is
false.
as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
We stand here in this hour.
Yeah, okay. Oh, house icon.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life
Oh,
is
a
fleeting,
chest?
You know. That pretty
Nope.
face could be decorating some dark
Quartermaster.
this time tomorrow.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Nope, can't say I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
maybe don't
I'm the
strangle your
quartermaster.
help.
Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
I should go.
Make her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Yeah, okay.
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no?
I'm gonna guess that where I need to go is this way. Yeah, it looks like someone
What
to
is
talk
it
to.
now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
You don't sound happy
I've
about
asked her to write a note.
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
it. Except you
Yes,
will.
I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Harassment is
Your
when you deliver a
glibness
message.
does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
I already don't like this guy.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
But this guy, Alistair, I like him. Know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Oh, I'm no mage.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Meh, no offense taken.
Good. You didn't exactly catch me at my finest with the mage there. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the
I
junior
kind
member
of forgot,
of the
so it's
Order,
okay, dude.
I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
My name is
Right,
Grizz.
that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What was that argument about, dude?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
A mage hunter? What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that.
Sure.
I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Look forward to traveling with you, bud.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Press LB or RB to change which party member you are controlling, or press both to select the whole party. Oh! Oh! Oh. Interesting. Very cool, very cool.
Yes.
Yeah, this game could definitely benefit from from some sort of nice resolution update. Definitely. Huh? Bork? Bork? Doggo?
Don't think so.
Why not?
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
Oh.
Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
That's awful.
Yes?
Never mind.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Not happening.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Sir Logain that the war party's ready. Send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away.
That looks like a thing I should be going to. Ah, Duncan! Buddy!
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Yeah, why not?
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Will someone pet that dog, please?
This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
Just a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
That's me, the new guy.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive, 3 vials of blood, for the Horde, understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Tainted blood. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
What?
I got 4 party members, alright. Already better than a JRPG. Hey Trinette, good evening. How's it going, friend? It's good to see you. I'm streaming some Dragon Age with a brand new microphone. I was showing this off earlier. Hang on a second. Let me lift it. Got myself a fancy new white Yeti blue microphone. Other one died. R.I.P. in peace. But today I'm breaking it in. So yeah, it's very heavy. So, but I guess, you know, it works great for this. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's off camera. It's off camera, so I don't have to, you know, where is it? I used to have like an arm where the microphone would go here, and then I'd talk into it like this. Now I don't need to anymore. So, working pretty great. So, how are things with you? Hope things are going well up in central Wisco.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Borg? A lot of barking. A lot of barking today. Use that to target specific creatures or center them in the radial menu using right stick. Open radial menu. Inner ring highlight indicates a target is acquired. Any ability used will be applied to that target. Sure. Yeah, okay. These are things. Good, good. Busy ski season upon us. Ooh, that's right. Although, is the snow sticking? Because it's pretty warm out. I imagine they have the snow machines working pretty hard. I know right around the base of Rib Mountain it gets really, really snowy there. Wow, yeah, let's just destroy every wolf we see. Wow. Wow, hang on. Wow. There's a lot going on here. Got very loud. Wolf pelt? I'll take it. Okay. Oh, wait, one more. Several wolf pelts. Yeah, I got really loud there. I'm trying to figure out a good level for this game. Okay, anyway. I have the... There's an option in this game called excessive gore. So anytime I'm in a fight, everybody's just covered in blood. Hey, wait, what's over here? Oh, Missionary Jogby. Take it. Okay. New quest. Advanced talents. Sustained. Poisons. Traps. Okay. Town's current quests, completed quests, codex. Okay. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult the note, a letter to Jogby for more information. Okay. Where's this letter? Is it in the codex? Oh, here we go. Pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the Wild Sun, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened respect one with survival skills in the wilds, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived. Maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they'll lead you to a location I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. Landmark source follows beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path in roots and stones. Look for two large statues with a chest between them. Whoa. Whoa. This is a lot. This is a lot. Letters to Jogby. Is Ostragar where I came from? Yes, Ostagar is where I came from. Okay. So let's look at this again. So look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Okay, that should be easy. I haven't seen any buildings yet, so... Wait a minute, what's that thing there? Elf fruit. Sure. Okay, we got ourselves a big old map here. Alright, so a tree leaning on a ruined building.
Over here.
Oh. There we go.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Yeah, we can take it back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Okay. See ya.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Do you see the
Those
blood
soldiers were
covering us?
careful.
We're fine.
They were still
We're
overwhelmed.
fine.
How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
Maybe 1,000.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
This is part of the test,
That's
dude.
True.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise.
I guarantee.
That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. Tree leaning on a ruined building.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
He was? So what do I care?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn.
Ah.
At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yeah, okay. So there's a... Hey, whoa, wait a minute. What? Oh, it's that dude there. We're just gonna have a stare down? What's the next thing I'm looking for? Pass under a fallen tree bridge.
Yes.
It's very epic sounding. vial of darkspawn blood. Okay, you know what, actually? Let's... There we go. So that music gets insanely loud. Okay, so pass under...
Look there. Poor slobs.
A fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Oh, there's a submerged tower.
We're on our way.
That's the submerged tower. Okay. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. A high ruined arch. Well, that's certainly a stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Okay, so yeah, that's... Okay.
Going.
There we go, that's way more tolerable. That music was just way too loud. Okay, and oh, I think that's it. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. The chastened flatblade, a novice flame rune, and a letter. Okay. And what's the farewell letter? My dear son, Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I've had difficulty finding the chastened to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I can only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. All right. Marked as read. So that's the end of that. All that for a nice new sword. Not terrible for a side quest. More dead guys. Oh, that's not good. So much death. So much death.
Going.
Any last words?
That coward's running away.
Yes. And I'm off. Going. All right. Yes.
This is not ending well for us. One of your party members was knocked out during combat, and any sustained ability the party member had active was deactivated. They'll also now have an injury. Remove them using injury kits, which are located in the potions part of the radial menu. Yeah, okay.
Let's get on with it then.
Are you daft?
Well, I thought I did it, but guess I didn't. Alright. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know about Mr. Injury Guy over here. Oh well.
You can even smell their breath.
Guys, stay here.
Right to the face.
We must be victorious!
They really want to... Yeah, gotta take out the alpha first. I take the reverse approach. You know, usually, when in an RPG, you tank. You have a tank who, holds the aggro on the main guy while your supporting crew take care of the smaller fodder. I guess I'm the tank, so I don't know. I take the approach of let's just kill the big guy right away. We'll see how well this works.
On it.
These boys got venom on them. Okay, well, let's get the warden's cash.
Well, well.
Pardon me.
What have we here?
Introduce myself with a burp. Nice to meet you too, ma'am.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned?
Hey, I could use
Or
those
merely
bones.
An intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Intruder? And just how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same?
I don't know, give me a
I've
minute.
watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies.
Idle
those
fancies.
Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad.
I'm listening.
Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
You can call me Grizz.
And you may call me Morrigan.
I've heard of this name.
Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Shh.
How very eloquent.
Quiet.
How does one steal from
The adults are
dead
talking.
men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Any idea who did?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Oh. Your mother.
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
I don't know, maybe you did.
Weird talking log, perhaps.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads.
All right.
If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Fair.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
All right.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
Oh, shut up.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Yeah, see, listen to
Follow
that
me
guy.
then, if it pleases you.
Sure.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
Yeah, shut up, Davith.
There's a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before
They
you
were looking for
begin
some
barking,
papers.
Your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Okay. Oh, wow. That was quick. But, don't I have a thingy? Yeah. Okay. Kari Wilds arrive with legends. Blah, blah, blah. Legend. Gazarath still haunts the lake. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang, overlooking the half-sunken Tevinter Dome. Can we do that?
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
No.
Indeed.
No, I don't want to talk with you. Yeah, back to the wilds we go. Let's do this side quest real quick. Gonna go sprinkle some ashes. And make a wish. Do 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 do. I think I know which building that's referring to. Is it that one? Oh, there's stuff up here. Let's pick up the death root. Oh, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't get out that way. Okay. Let's scoot over here.
Darkspawn. Everyone's as ugly as the first.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping for something more exciting.
That's a fire.
And I'm off.
No. Let them come to us. I guess that works too. There. There's still something over there? Ah, come on. Oh, there's the dome. Okay. That worked out for the best, I think. Okay. All that for some elf fruit.
I am ready. Indeed.
Okay. What did that say? Let's go back to the codex. And... no. Here we go. Here we go. It said... over a pile of rocks on an overhang. Overlooking the dome.
Let's get back to Duncan quickly. If we wait too long, you won't be able to swing a dead cat without hitting a darkspawn.
Pile of rocks, pile of rocks. Where can I find a pile of rocks? I mean, this is it right here. Could the rocks be over there, maybe? Guess they could. I didn't really look over there. Okay, yeah. Well, take a look. Oh, that looks rock-ish? Yes. Sprinkle more ash.
And I'm off. Going.
There's Gazarath. Good old Gazarath. He seems happy to see us.
That went well.
Chainmail. I think it's better? Or... Aha, it is. Okay. All that for some armor, huh? Okay, well, it was worth it. Now I'll head back up to the... whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, where I saw those... where that... the other side of that tree bridge. Which I think was over here. Was it here? Was it over here? Maybe? Need more draw distance. No, it was not over here. It was back here. Because there's that arch from before. There it is. Okay, the question is, how do I get up there? So I don't think it's that easy. There we go. Okay. Let's take the green stone, leather armor, and deep mushroom, and I can't pick any locks. Oh well. What can you do, right? So in terms of other stuff going on, tomorrow I am going to... It's called Blizzard Brawl. Great Lakes Championship Wrestling is doing a big show in Waukesha. I'm going to go there with my friend Seth, and we are... he picked up tickets. We're going to go to a... what did he say that place is called? The Machine Shed. I think we're going there for dinner. Then we'll go to the show. Should be interesting. Looks like a pretty stacked card of... former WWE folks, All Elite Wrestling folks, Impact, maybe Ring of Honor folks. But in any case, looks like it's going to be fun. So, got that on the docket. Also, my friend Seth, his coworker, is a pro wrestler now, so he's going to be wrestling at the show as well.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds?
Yep.
Did you happen to see any white flowers?
I did.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Not necessary.
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Okay, I think the quartermaster I can sell some of this old stuff to.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes, let me see what you
Let
have.
me know what you'd like.
Please tell me I can sell. Oh yeah. What about my own stuff? Am I stuck with... Okay. Ferelden. That sounds familiar. Like outside of the scope of this game, I mean. Oh well, in any case. Let's talk to Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Well, maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Sure, whatever it is, I'm ready.
You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Okay.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Want to see it through?
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
You're giving me a headache.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Chug-a-lug.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Chug-a-lug, Davith. Man, the worst possible way to drink. Oh my god.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
R.I.P. in peace, Davith.
I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Wow. Wow.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
The greater good.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Hey, a dragon! Alright.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
You said prepare me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining.
Still?
We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Yeah, alright.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Woo! That was wild. I leveled up alright. Attributes. Let's just crank out the strength. Oh, here we go. Yes. All right. You know what? Oh, my doggy's here. Happy bark. Very cool. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it for now. This was a good test to how this all worked out, and I feel like this is a good point to stop. So, there will be more in the future, certainly during different times of day, of course. This is mainly just a test to make sure that the microphone worked well. So, Atronet, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Of course, Bunu, thank you for the follow yesterday on Twitch and on YouTube. So, next time, we'll do some more Dragon Age, probably a little longer next time. So, until next time, folks, stay hydrated, get some rest, take care of yourselves, watch for deer, and I will see you next time. So, take care.